welcome back to Otaku Nation, and we've got a few animes of different genres to talk about. The first one is Defrag.
Okay, Defrag's about a guy called Kenji. He's basically a delinquent with two other dudes. They've just moved into a new school, and you think, the whole beginning starts off with a girl. She's like, oh, join the club, join this club I have, and blah blah, and she gets knocked over, papers fall everywhere, and Kenji comes and picks them up, and it's all like romance. So you think, oh, it's gonna be one of those. And then later on you find out that this girl runs a game creation club. So they play games. I don't know if they create games.
We haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, because I was like, okay. But yeah, they're all insane. Like, there's like 4 people who are there, and they all believe that they have different elements. But the main girl, she believes she's like a fire element. She sets fire to the classroom. And the delinquents are like, oh my god, we're going to put this fire out. And they're like, can't let you leave here. You can't remember any of this. So they end up electrocuting one of them with a taser, like water torturing the other one. And they try and set fire to the main dude. He tries to run away. It's just all about trying to get him to join the game creation club. Oh, it was so disjointed and so over the place that, like, I hated it every minute of watching
And she
it.
loves delinquents as well.
Yeah,
so.
but they were really poor delinquents as well. Oh, it was
I don't
just
think
terrible.
they were delinquents.
I think
well,
they were trying to do
Carrot Top really wasn't.
Well, they were trying to make it as a joke, so like, oh, these delinquents aren't delinquents, they're really nice people, and they just went into madness.
Yeah.
They couldn't even remember their names, to be fair. They said, that's so-and-so.
But yeah, there's like bits which I laughed because I just thought this is stupid. Like when you found out the girl was a darkness element.
The creepy eyes.
Yeah, she just shut down curtains and everything, just make it...
Yeah, that was a cover for being Moe Moe.
It's just so Moe. And when that happened, I was like, I'm done, but I had to watch the whole episode.
The locker room thing, that was funny as well. That I thought was the funniest of the lot.
Yeah, it's just too disjointed, too all over the place. It's just, maybe the manga makes more sense. I don't know, but yeah, I thought it was a waste of time. So what did you guys think?
When they started putting the bag over his head after the darkness bit, I was like,
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
he's turning to a torture scene.
Yeah.
Can we stop this now? And I continued on watching, but I was like, I don't.
It's turning into corpse party again.
Only
I don't want to watch any more of this. I kind of gave up just before the end out of just sheer panic. I was like, I can't watch anymore. I don't know what's going on.
I was sad when they didn't do a Pokemon reference when they did the whole
Yeah,
top elemental
yeah.
types. I was like, are the animals gonna be jumping out in a minute? Oh
No, probably copyright.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
No,
terrible.
I didn't like it at all. I was like, Alex, I struggled throughout the whole episode. No, I'm definitely not watching any more of it. As sad as it seems.
And I wonder why it was called defrag. I was thinking it's to do with fragmentation, but there's not much.
Like,
think
it's gonna be
that's-
army or something.
Yeah.
I think, there's gonna be like computers involved.
A
but
mini
no.
club on mining.
Yeah, it just seems like it might have been the games creation club might have been about the role playing, like real time, like LARPing or something. But I don't think we care enough to watch the second episode, so that's a miss from us. And the next episode was Hamatora.
Yes, that's about. We've seen a lot of animes recently where people have got powers awakening within them, but this is pretty much the same thing. It's about a group of people who have minimums who basically they have different powers. So one person can control lightning, another can control with the power of sound. They can become stronger, stuff like that. It's a bit like Get Backers. They kind of perform deeds to get money back in regards. That's what I thought of actually throughout was Get Backers.
I was like, is this just Get Backers without giant boobs?
Yeah.
So,
Instead, you got characters and cat girls and different kind of people like that. It is pretty much like the first episode. Basically, you just see what they do and what they use to perform their stuff to kind of solve the crimes and whatnot. There was kidnappings and safe problems and whatnot.
there's the bit with the girl when she got kidnapped and they went to the friends and they're like, oh, she got kidnapped, shrug.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
They're
what?
smiling.
It's like, it's average. Everybody gets kidnapped all the time. I was like, this is really weird. I liked all the random colours whenever they started using their powers.
Yeah, the electric one was very cool. It turns introvert kind of green and blue, That was pretty cool.
Yeah, but I wasn't a big fan of that show either because I've seen Get Back and I was like,
Yeah.
this is just Get Back. I want to see what the girl does. Do you have the girl like the?
The one who eats all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wanna see
they're
what
quite
her powers
interesting. They probably will reveal. I think in the credits they did say what each character.
But it was really quick though.
Yeah.
It was like 2 seconds to see what each person
Yeah.
does.
But yeah, what did you think?
I enjoyed it. Only because of the colours.
Yeah.
Stylish. It was a really stylish anime.
It was really nice to look at, but at the just like you two, it's just to me it was too silly. It was just like, oh, I like the powers thing, and it's just like, oh, she's been kidnapped. Screw it. I was like, okay, aren't you supposed to be doing your job? No. And then it was like the whole joke about the safe as well.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I must find this code for the safe. It must be full of money. No, it's full of porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a bit of
It's
chicken
better
laugh
than
at.
That's
Close that
probably. I
back.
felt bad for the kid when he found out his dad was literally just a leecher who just slept with younger girls.
Yeah.
His reaction was
And
so
the maid.
dramatic.
The maid.
Yeah.
was like, I'll put. She's like 90 years of age. I'll put on a sailor suit uniform for you. Why do you own a suit? For said exactly the same thing as the guy at the same time. It's, oh.
The fight was
So-
fun at the end.
Yeah, the way he controlled.
bubble
Yeah,
gum.
the music bit was very cool. I like that.
But yeah, I don't know. As you say, it's like Get Back, so
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen. They said it's going to rip it off completely and do the same thing. So wait.
It might be one of those shows that's good for cosplay and that's about it really. Nice
Yeah.
character design, but
And
that's about
colourful
it.
as well.
Yeah. And fan art, that's about it. And the last anime is Nabunagun.
Nabanagan.
No, it's not Nabunaga.
Nabanagan.
Yeah.
Nabanagan.
Nabunaga. Not to be confused with Nabunaga, a completely different anime. Alex is going to talk about that.
Yeah, you're introduced to a girl called Shio, who's a high school student, and she's really enthusiastic about weird stuff, and I don't really know why. It's like she was just running around.
She's a bit like the Outcasts.
Yeah, she also has a thing for military stuff as well.
Mm.
And it's just they go on a school trip, and in the background is this mysterious organisation doing stuff. And it turns out this huge, I think it's like an alien. They didn't really explain what it was. Kaiju.
I think it's kaiju.
Came out and just attacked the city while they're conveniently on their school trip. And they send in a guy called Jack the Ripper. I thought it was Metal Gear. I literally thought it was Metal Gear for a minute.
Raiden!
I wanted to play Rules of Nature in the background just for a joke. But yeah, it turns out they've got like this legion of warriors, fighters that have all got historical souls or powers from previous murders.
Reincarnations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, this little girl has Nobunaga, or Nobunagun, since her beginning her nickname, and she can create like from these little orbs that they all get given, she can create a weapon and start fighting. Lo and behold, she gets a ridiculously huge machine gun and goes into mental mode near the end of the fight, and it's just. I like it, I really do, but that ending theme tune, even though it's metal, made me just sit there and go, yeah. I like it. Why do I like it? I don't know. It's just I enjoyed it. I don't know what everyone else did.
I liked the theme song a lot, the end theme song. It's like,
ridiculous.
yes! Why doesn't all, but the second episode doesn't have it, it has some silly J-pop stuff. But the
Oh, come
opening
on.
theme song's like, I think the same song though. But, I enjoyed it, like, I reached the end of it and after the credits and I was like, who turns up next? It's friggin' Isaac Newton and Gandhi. I was like, I'm gonna watch the next episode.
But Isaac Newton's a woman.
Yeah, big busty lady.
And really grumpy.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen
Had
it.
big giant leg. So weird.
Yeah, it's like Jack the Ripper's outfit made me giggle. So I was
Yeah.
like, he's a mass murderer, but he's wearing a really fabulous
That's-
outfit.
You said he looked like Mega Man,
You
kind
know,
of.
like, yeah, just the big legs. I was like,
It looked also a bit like a sailor suit as well.
Yeah.
With little shorts.
I
So
think they just
weird.
wanted to take the piss and go, Jack the Ripper, let's dress it up like a sailor.
So I was a bit confused by that because it always seems to be that kind of stuff happening in a lot of manga where it's like, oh, we have these English people turning up, and we know nothing really about them. By the sounds of it, we've done no kind of research.
Foreigners.
Yeah, it's like Jack the Ripper. For sure. It's not like he mutilated and killed loads of women of the night. He's crazy.
I
don't
think the
know.
only reference they used was
So
his
bad.
weapons, like the different kind of
Knives?
knives. Yeah, that's the
So-
only thing. Apart from that,
I want to know
well,
why Nobunaga has a gun. I really do want to know why he's got a gun. It's like they went, who's the biggest historical figure in Japan we can use? Nobunaga. Let's give him the most overpowered weapon. Let's do that.
So weird. I like the bits where she's going crazy and he's just laughing in her
Yeah,
eye.
it kind of reminded me of when Sarah's in Helsing when she first got her gun, and then when she first awakened, she went schizo crazy as well. It just reminded me of that as well.
It's just fun watching heroes go mental.
Yeah.
Which is what we want to watch. Something different. So, oh no, I must murder everything. There you go.
I want her to kiss her friend at some point.
Oh, the long-haired girl. Yeah, that was
Oh,
cute.
you know, yeah.
It's like, oh, everyone's dead, not really bothered. Asai, where are you? I must run and save you. You're a little schoolgirl, what are you doing?
Those, with the monster when the seeds sprouted off, the first thing I thought, because I've been playing Final Fantasy recently, I thought, oh god, it's just like the beginning of the game when the seeds sprout out and attack you. But no, they exploded instead of turning into monsters. I tell you another thing I like the little bits that came up explaining things.
Oh yeah, I really like the little commentary. So it'll be like, oh, and this is a ditz girl, and look, this is a tree. It's just quite funny.
Drool.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah, what was it, booty? At one point.
I liked it as well. I just laughed at Jack the Ripper as well. I'm going to carry on watching this at some point.
I was very surprised by how brutal it got, because it seemed like
Yeah.
high
It was
school,
very
It was a
like,
real big
Yeah.
contrast of happy and then black and red colours.
Yeah, and
When I read it, it did say PG-17. It said it will be kind of, you'll see a lot of murder scenes and whatnot. I thought, ooh.
People exploding
yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, and things land on them and just crush them. It's
Yeah, but that first scene where the scales came off and that guy just got stabbed. I was like,
Yeah.
holy
I know.
moly!
I actually repeated that because I thought, wait, was there a guy actually just standing there?
Yeah, it's the explosion of blood. And it's like, oh, it's gonna be
Laugh
one of
about that, really.
those. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty decent.
Yes.
I thought I want to continue watching, see what other characters they're bringing up.
Yeah.
Freaking Isaac Newton. I can't. It's interesting.
News.
So we're looking at a couple of events that me and Harriet have attended. The first one was KitaCon.
Yes. I'm just about recovered from that. Yes, I arrived there on Thursday. I was there till Monday. The guests there were Ellen. I can't remember their surnames now because my brain is scattered. But Ellen and John. Ellen is GLaDOS in Portal, and John is the sniper in Team Fortress 2. Both lovely, lovely people. I met them on the Sunday because I didn't have a chance to meet them any other weekend, sadly. But they were so lovely. Who else was there? Leon Chiro, who is a cosplayer who cosplays from video games. So his cosplays were Prince of Persia, not Connor, Edward Kenway, and Leon Kennedy.
Hooray! Resident Evil, baby. And there was one of my friends was there also doing a Leon cosplay.
Do you know what? There were so many fantastic cosplays over the weekend, and I did try to snap as many as I could, but it's impossible when like other photographers are there, or they kind of, I have to go somewhere, so I did try. But Masquerade was really good. Keith's Got Talent was really good. Auction was very interesting. I will say there were two auctions. This one on Saturday was for stuff from the dealer's room. I won one. I paid 40 quid for a lot of stuff from the artists, which was really, really nice actually, like geisha drawings and drawings from Portal and Team Fortress, which I got signed, which was really good. I also won a voucher and a deck box as well that was engraved from 1DG, and they're actually, I gave them a voucher and they're making stuff for me now, which is really cool. I'm so excited to get it. What else? Saturday night. It was very interesting because there was a lot of shirts taken off. I won't say any more than that. I will just say watch Team Neco's UK's videos because they have it all. You will love it. Sunday was interesting for the charity auction. They had a lot of rare stuff on sale.
Alright.
So they had stuff from Konami, I think Capcom as well, and a lot of stuff on sale. The Konami box went for £550.
They were posting things up on Twitter going, oh, if you want to know what's in here, go to KitaCon and bid. Has anyone opened it?
Yes, funnily enough, they opened it. There was a limited edition Revengeance, a bag I think Alex will probably know about. It's the Fox bag or something.
Foxhound one.
That's the one. Castlevania, loads of Metal Gear games, and also a Pro Evolution soccer game, which the guy literally just went threw it off stage, and now I own it. It's a promo copy as well. I picked it up, and I thought, I don't know, and I forgot to give it in, so I'm really sorry to the Kita committee. I'm really, really sorry I meant to give it in. I got home, I thought, oh gosh, I forgot to give this back, but to be fair, I think no one wanted anyway.
If anyone's interested in buying it, message
Yeah.
me.
Because I'm never going to play it. And it's sealed as well, so even better. What else? Lot of parties. Really good. I went to the one on Friday night, not the one on Saturday because I was really tired from travelling and whatnot. Sunday night was really good. They had Ellen and John perform. Professor Elemental, now I never heard his stuff. Honestly, I've never heard it. He's really good. Think of, have you heard of Mr. B, the gentleman rhymer?
Possibly.
He does trap hop history. It's kind of like that. It's kind of rapping, but very British elegance.
It'd be like horrible histories rapping.
Kind of.
Amazing.
Though to be fair, they're not half bad. Stuff like that. He was really good. Yeah, a lot of delays, but that can't be helped. It's one of the things that runs a convention.
That's every convention.
Yeah. I can't think of anything else now, to be fair, but it was really good. And thank you to the committee and to tech guys and to the people behind the scenes for running an amazing convention, because it was really good. The big news is that Amicon is back. Because now Iacon sadly doesn't exist anymore, KitaCon is going to be taking its place.
Alright.
So next year, in April, Amicon will be back, but it will be called Ami Chibi. So it's a small convention. And then in the summer, KitaCon will be back. So Kita is now officially a summer convention, as well as then the following year they're going to swap. So Kita will be the first one, and then Amicon will be the second. So when I saw that, I just like, my jaw dropped. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm sitting on the front row and I'm like, I lost it. I literally lost it. It's like, oh my god, it's amazing. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if I'll be able to make Ami Chibi, but KitaCon I will definitely be going to. So well done, guys. You did a great job.
Oh, and we wrote an article for KitaCon,
Yes.
which will be on the VIP.
Yes,
USB.
it's in the VIP. There was only 100 of them. It's in the VIP USB with the first 2 pages. Read it, please. Let us know what you think.
on all the anticipated animes of this year.
Yes, and my Sailor Moon article.
And week after KitaCon, I attended the Lolita event of the year, Enchanted. This was my first Tea Party Club event, and it was an experience, that's for sure. I've never seen so many Lolitas in one room, and pretty out there. A lot of different styles: Shinori, Mori, sweet, gothic. So many to choose from. As much as the amazing guests that turned up as well. We had loads of Japanese designers that had never been to the UK. A few to name is Minori and Grimore. The ladies really outdid themselves who were in charge. Pretty much were in this massive, beautiful hall near Liverpool Street. And fashion show, Q&A with the designers. They also had auction for a couple of one-off pieces. So at the price of only 100 quid or 200 quid, you were just winning something that was one-off for yourself. Wow. And and then you had a lot of the cute stuff that we see at MCM and all that were there as well, so it was really nice to see a lot of British Lolita brands. It's also with some brands that came from Europe, so Sweden, Finland, Germany, and you had loads of opportunity to kind of get your Lolita on, really. There was bringing by sale as well, so a lot of authentic branded stuff was there, as well as bits and pieces. So from Bodyline, Angelic Pretty, whatever you wanted. Definitely 40 quid for a ticket. It's not bad. I think VIP was possibly double, 80 quid. So if you're into that kind of fashion, you want to take photos, you get some free buffet sweets and cakes and stuff. If that's your thing, definitely check it out for the next time, because the tickets sell out really quickly. And looking forward to the next one. And this has been us from Otaku Nation. We'll see you next week. Bye.